Indie Face.
Indie Face Radio. Indie Face Radio. Indie Face Radio. Indie Face Radio.
Hold up. Indie Face Radio, bang it in your speakers. Other stations wanna be us, but they sound weaker. Terrible T and Corn DZ be your host. Coming to you live straight from the West Coast. Yeah, we greatest. Keep y'all updated. Stay tuned in and we gon' hit you with the latest news in the game. Food for your brain, whether sun or the rain, we gon' help y'all maintain. Spit a couple lines and watch me kill 'em with the flow. Wanna see you live taping, just select a video. Indie Face in your face all day, live on the air. See you hear us anywhere, yeah.
Indie Face Radio. Indie Face. Radio. Radio. Indie Face. Indie Face. Radio. Indie Face. Indie Face. Radio.
And you don't stop. Welcome to Indie Face Radio, home for all things independent.
That's right.
Yeah.
Independent artists.
Independent
Independent writers.
Anybody that's
Independent
doing
poets.
it.
Independent painters.
They doing it.
Independent pimps. Independent hustlers. Okay, went a little too far. All right, my bad. What's up?
Independent, but God dog, now come on. It's your boy Terrible T, man, the host with the most. So you know I don't take no's.
Yeah.
And as always, I got my main man, my ace boom Cone.
It's the 6'3" Gemini, Mr. Corn DZ, doing it like I'm doing it for TV.
And you are doing it for TV.
Yes, sir.
You're live in effect right now.
Yes, sir.
SkidrowStudios.com.
That's what I'm talking about.
Hey, man, we got a power pack show, man.
Woo!
Got a power pack show, man.
That's right.
You know, we got some heavy hitters coming up, man. We got AMG.
AMG
is
it ain't nothing like
building.
Oh my word to the DJ Quick.
No, that's right.
Oh, man, I can't wait to get AMG back up in here. You know, we had him on our other show before, and that cat right there is a fool. First of all, let me just tell you, I came up on the elevator with him, so he already got started clowning. He started clowning one of his boys, just clowning him. You know? So can't wait to get him in here, you know, see what he's working on, you know, take it back, see what he thinks about the music industry now, all that kind of good stuff. So got AMG in the building coming up, so make sure you don't touch that dial, don't touch your computer. Keep it locked right here.
Yeah,
Indie
guess
Face
what,
Radio
man?
Show.
Second half of the show, we got the industry roundtable, man. You got my main man.
Bringing that back.
Yeah, man. You know, we're going to do it twice a year, man. This is the music one, man. We got Arthur Mitchell going to be calling in. He was
heavy hitter.
He's supposed to be on the show, but he's going to call in. David Mitchell's going to be in the building.
Hold on, but you got to tell him who David Mitchell, Arthur Mitchell is. I'm sorry.
President.
The president.
President.
Yes.
You know, not only do we got a film being shot next door that messed up our whole little thing.
Man.
We speaking of presidents, you know Barack Obama's in town.
Yeah, that's why I thought it was
Kimmel, man.
Yeah, I thought it was some traffic because of that.
It was.
It probably was. Yeah.
You know if
President Obama
president
in the building.
and vice president in your state.
Yeah.
I don't care where you.
They shutting everything down.
They shutting that down, babe.
Shut down. I wonder was the Fox Hill Mall still open? They probably shut it down.
Probably so. Probably so. But yeah, Arthur Mitchell, president of Urban Network Digital, man. You know, he doing his thing. You know,
sir.
David Mitchell, you know, he runs that Amalgamation magazine.
Yeah,
he gonna be
that dope magazine.
You know that double cover like that.
Yeah, man. Yeah, real classy magazine. Love that magazine. So
Roderick
be
Scott
up in the building. Roderick Scott.
Warner Brothers, man.
Warner
Brothers Records, man.
That's right. We got some heavy hitters in here tonight, y'all. You don't want to go nowhere. Get some knowledge on the music industry. Please
Jessie
keep
Miller,
it locked.
She's a royalty specialist. She's going to tell you how to get y'all coins, how to keep them, and not let these labels take advantage of you.
And you know what? People always ask us, yo, what do I need to do? What's next? I got my music out. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get a distribution deal. I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to do that. Well, you can get your answers right tonight. You can get your answers tonight right here on Indie Face Radio Show. So don't you go nowhere. I'm warning you right now. This show's going to be full of knowledge, you know, full of information. So if you're in the industry trying to, you know, break through, keep it locked. Keep it locked.
Let me set it off with a little something, Coin.
Yeah, man.
Okay, you know, first of all, people out there, I'm rocking the Old Bay Fist.
Yeah,
the
man.
Old Bay
the
Fist.
Old Bay Fist. They was in here last show.
Last show, man.
Laced us up with some gear. I'm rocking my beanie.
He rocking the Old Bay Fist right
the Old
there.
Bay beanie.
About.
You know, had to represent.
We are real close to announcing them being our official
sponsor.
Clothing sponsor. hey, check out the ad from the folks back in the day. They used to have.
Who's that? Who's on there?
Yeah, you got Biggie.
Biggie. Yeah.
You know, you got Richie Rich in there.
Yeah.
I think you got Tyrese up in there.
And it is Tyrese on the corner. Young Tyrese.
You know what's so funny? You see that picture of he had a shirt last time that we was trying to hold up. It's a picture of Biggie.
All right.
Rocking an Old Bay Fit shirt. On an Old Bay Fit shirt. I said, that's cool.
That's wild.
That's cool.
Because Old Bay was around, back in the day. Then it kind of, it fizzled off a little bit. But now they hitting hard again. Represent your
I want to tell
Old Bay Fit.
Tell y'all about a brand new show that's coming up. Old school show, the Legends of Soul, the Stylistics and the Dramatics. If you in the Southland, LA, that's going down May 10th. That's Mother's Day. Day. Yeah, Legends of Soul. Back at the Redondo Beach Performing Arts Center in Redondo Beach, California. We are going to be having a contest pretty soon where we're going to be able to throw out a little something and people can win a pair of tickets.
How can I get some of them tickets?
Yeah, man. Boy, let me tell you, the Dramatics and the Stylistics,
that's
man.
Old school for you, man.
Yeah, man. The Legends of Soul.
That's brown liquor right there.
Yeah. Jim's Benefit. .org, JimsBenefitConcert.org. There's still a lot of seats available. If you're not one of the ones that's going to win our pair of tickets, but I tell you what, though, the one thing I like about this venue, Corn, free parking.
Free parking. Can't beat that, man. Because you go to some spots you go, they going to hit you for about $25, a dub or more. You know what I'm saying?
Open.
Yeah, that's cool.
My spot right by the door.
Yeah, get there early. You VIP right there. That's what I'm talking about, man.
I felt like VIP.
Hey, but you know what? I ain't even mad if I got to park far and it's free. I'm free. Still good.
It's free.
That's what's up.
Redondo Beach Performing Arts Center, man.
Yeah, so make sure.
Legends of Soul, man.
Make sure you check out that show. That's going to be a dope show. You got your chance to win coming up, so you make sure you call somebody, tell a friend, because your chance to win coming up right here on Indie Face Radio Show.
Hey, you know what? We going to go to a little break in a minute.
Okay. Before we go to a break, it's on my mind real heavy.
Go ahead.
Hey, that commercial that we have for this show, that TJ.
We're gonna play it. We're gonna play it.
Okay,
play it
that was an incredible.
That was
incredible commercial.
Incredible.
Definitely want to thank her for that. That was hot. Was hot. Yeah.
So. We're gonna play that a little bit later. A little teaser.
Yeah, a little teaser.
Play that a little later.
And we want to thank you too, each one of you who are listening, calling in, emailing us, Facebooking us, Instagramming us. We just thank you for all your support. Indie Face Radio Show is definitely blowing up, and we're gonna continue to blow up and just get that good music, get that good information out there for you, all the independent artists. We want to, showcase you to the world. So you just keep on keeping on with Indie Face Radio Show.
And I'll tell you right now, if you want to holler at me, you want to holler at Corn DZ.
Fine. Phone lines are wide open.
1-800-893-9562. Once again, at 1-800-893-9562.
Hey, and quick warning, get in now. Get in now because the lines blow up. And, a lot of times people be like, yo, I was trying to get in. Hey, I'm telling you, get in right now. What's the number again?
1-800-893-9562. 562. And I need to say it one more time because when you do it on radio, you got to do it twice. It's 1-800-893-9562.
That's right.
And before we could do that, man, you know what? The little one is getting bigger.
Oh, man, yeah. My little prince. Yeah,
you know
man.
What?
Little mini-me.
I'm a little jealous because he getting more publicity than me.
Hey, man.
I'm gonna have
to get him his own Instagram, his own Facebook, man. I'm telling you.
So, I got a picture. Every show I'm showing a picture.
Yeah, man.
Look at
my little prince. Look at little prince. Yeah, he rocking his little gear, little denim shirt, little hat cocked to the side. Yeah, we was just out lounging in the park, so just chilling, man.
He gonna need a publicist in a minute.
Yeah. So he just turned 6 months. He turned 6 months yesterday.
6 months, man.
Hey, I waited late in the game to have him, but I'm telling you, man, it's such a joy, man, to come in. To when I walk in there and he see my face and he get all excited and all that kind of good stuff, man. It's all worth those late nights that you don't get no sleep and all that kind of good stuff. So big shout out to Cornelius Prince.
Yeah. Hey, there's something that's going on too. Gloria Goldwater.
All right, who's a former guest of ours.
Yes, her and D.A. Ballinger, the two authors, got a double book signing that's going on, man. That's going to be on Sunday, March 22nd, if you in L.A. at Leimert Park, man, at Chaos Center.
Give a quick rundown of Goldwater.
Yeah, Goldwater. Let me tell you, this lady here, former head of the Women's Anti-Defamation League. All around wonderful person. A lot of people don't know. She had this magazine back in the day in New York. It was called Superfly.
Yeah, one of the first hip-hop magazines
and it
ever.
was the very first one.
Yeah, man. And
wonderful lady, man.
she had everybody in there, had some crazy stories when she came in here.
Doing extremely well.
Yeah, I haven't had a chance to finish reading it yet, man, in its entirety. So I got to put my head back in there. But very interesting book. A lot of great stories about hip-hop and all that kind of good stuff. So if you get a chance to, go over to Barnes & Nobles or, wherever you want to copy your book,
you Google
check it out.
Gloria Goldwater's name, and everywhere you can pick up the book is on there, man.
That's right. Lord. That's right.
So you know what, man? We about to roll into this break, man. Again, if you want to holler at anybody that's been about to be on the show, because it's about to be power packed.
Yes,
man.
sir.
AMG's in the building.
Yes, sir.
He's up on deck.
It ain't nothing like black. Oh my. Okay. Every time.
You was bumping on the car.
Hey, man, of
you
course, man.
On the car
hey, that song's going to go hard until the end of time. You know what I'm saying? That's one of them songs that you just don't get tired of. But we're going to touch bases with him when he get up in here.
Well, I tell you what, let's go to a little break. We was going to do something with Troy, but we're going to have to do it a little bit later.
Yeah.
But we got to go into this first break, man. If you want to holler at me, you want to holler at Corn D's, this Indie Face
holler
Radio.
At us.
1-800-893-9562. This Indie Face Radio.
Yes, sir.
And I'll love you. I will make a smile drown inside you. I'm so into you. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Because I care for you, care for you. Hold on tight, girl, you've got me. Even if it's wrong. Yesterday, yeah, I'm so in love with you. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I am yours, you are mine. I'm so glad I found you. Tell price to pay. I'm so in love with you. Don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm so into you. I'm so into you. I don't know. I don't know. I'm so into you. You. I don't know. I'm so into you.
Something's in the air, you can feel it too. What's inside of me? Tell me, girl, what we gon' do? Sun on your face, wind in your hair. You're so beautiful, I can't keep my hands off of you. Let's not overthink it, force it and sink it. Let it be, let it be. Love and let love, 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 love and let love, 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 love and let love, 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 do the rest. Love and let love, 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 do the rest. This is everything, this is like a dream. All I wanna do is stay in this moment. Oh yeah. Fall asleep in my arms, right where we are. We don't need to know where this is going. Let's not overthink it, force it and sink it. Let it be, let it be. Baby, we found it, dancing around it. You and me, you and me. Love and let love, 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 love and let love, 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 love and let love, 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 do the rest. If there be any fear, if there be any doubt, maybe just love me and let love figure it out. Love and let love, 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 love and let love, 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 love and let love, 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 do the rest. Love and let love, 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 do the rest. Let love do the rest.
Sit 1,000 feet off the ground.
This beautiful right here. This beautiful right here.
And no plan on coming down.
No time soon.
There's no turning back.
What?
There's no turning back.
Come on.
There's no turning
Once you gone, you gone.
There's no turning back.
God's gift. You haters can't see me now. I'm lost where the stars at. Look up in the sky. I'm so far beyond that. Heart is where my home at. That's where all the love at. Told my niggas fall back. I got this shit fall back. Ain't no coming down when you're flying into space. It's sad only if you love rocking shows out of state. But we gon' get this money. I think B's committed. Paint a vivid picture for me. Joint venture deal. How music still my label. Been signed since 07 to past the present entertainment. God shed light on dark days. So I'ma shine bright. Out of sight, out of mind. Young nigga get this grind right. I got the that appetite, taking your limelight. Pointing down, see me at the top, plan to never ever touch down. It's crowded at the bottom, Kush got me feeling like. Fuck the politics, niggas love you just to hate you. I'm taking off, they descending. Every move is like a movie. Tell top, don't miss it. Southwest Arkansas is the new epidemic. Thank God's gift, the gift that keeps on giving. I refuse to be the one to try, I'm the one that done did it. We came too far to say fuck this rap nigga. I'm in business with wife and now I'm like fuck these rap niggas. I took my sons out the hood so they can have their own backyard. Me enough by a crib, still ain't can tell on how we live. Massive sacrifices, power moves being played. Struck my whole circle up. Only a few niggas stay. Your investment, your investment. Doubted me from the start. Didn't expect me to step up and take it this far. We hovering, soaring through clouds. While all you can hear is that G4 sound like. Fire you loud up to right here. And enjoy the fruits of your labor. Lord, live life. Make me appreciate everything I got, everything I want. Exceed expectations. God's gift.
Attention singers, songwriters, bands, and rappers. Here's your chance to take your career to the next level. The Urban Network Music Conference is coming to San Diego June 4th through the 7th. If you're doing music, it's a must to be at the conference. For more information, visit urbannetworkdigital.com or call area code 619-331-0403. That's 619-331-0403.
Whoa, what's up? It's your boy, Terrible T. We back. Indie Face Radio. Home for all things independent. You know, that was So Into You, man. We had to set it off with Peebo Bryson. That's how you get sexy up in here. Yeah, you went old
school with it right there.
Peebo. Sexy up in here, man. And then Love and Let Love, my main man, Doug Mitchell out of Miami. No Turning Back video, Young Slab, man. And then, you know, y'all know about that summit we've been talking about. It's coming up in San Diego. The folks going to be on the second half of the show talking about that. We got a special caller before we get to AMG. Caller, I know you've been waiting for a hot second. This is your boy, Terrible T. Who's on the line and where you calling from?
What up? It's Erotic D.
What up, Erotic D?
What's happening, man?
What's happening, man? Glad to get you on, man. Glad to get you on, man. Hey, man, we got the...
Man,
what's that?
You know, I started to clown a little bit and surprise you and just fly out there.
See. I know you and DOC would do something like that.
Yeah, but then I remembered I'm on parole, so I better not.
Can't let it stay, huh? That's right.
Hey, man, it's good to have you on.
I can leave. I just can't leave without saying that.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Hey, man, this is my main man, Erotic D. Erotic, just give the viewing public and the audience that's listening a little rundown of your little resume, man. For folks who don't know who Erotic D is, go and hit them with a little something.
Well, man, I started out DJing
Right,
you know,
right.
When I was a 13-year-old kid back in 1983.
Right.
By 1988, I had become pretty good at producing the records instead of just playing the records. So I had a friend named the DOC that you mentioned,
Right.
who had just gotten on. We were all on Macola. His crew was on Macola. My crew from Fort Worth was on Macola.
Right.
And then, you know, Dre and Easy and all of them, they were messing with Macola too. So when all of us got hooked up, you know, Doc goes out to Cali first, and then I go out there following, you know, to work with him. He had all them guys waiting, you know, to meet me, and they've already heard my music, and those guys being Dr. Dre and Suge Knight in particular. Now, Suge was just, he wasn't Suge like everybody knows him now. He was trying to get his foot in the door. So when I got out there, I was kind of like one of the first acts that Suge started managing.
Right.
I started working in the studio with Dr. Dre and NWA during the Niggas for, excuse me, the, you know,
no, you can do that. Hey,
The End for Life, man.
Hey, do you remember? Hey, Roddick. First of all, let me cut you off. You remember when we did the erotic out when we did that back in Dallas? You can curse.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. So I you know, Brian Turner, you know, asked me to be in the studio with Dre doing the Niggas for Life record while we were working on my Groups album. I brought a female rapper out there named Miss Allen.
Right.
We all got signed up, and we started rolling with Dre. You know, NWA by proxy, of course, so that's what Dre was working on.
Right.
And once that got done, we were supposed to do her record, but then Suge came to me one day and was like, we're going to do Dre's record. Now, I was writing before I was a producer, so I was writing raps for all these guys as well as
right.
records for them.
Yeah.
You know, and then, you know, I like to stay low key. I don't do too many of these kinds of interviews or whatever, so, you know.
No, you don't.
I think the name is a little bit more popular in some circles of my face. Nobody really knows my face.
Yeah, people say erotic D. Yeah. So, man, you know, like I say, man, you've been in this business for a hot minute, man. First of all, I like the because I'm associated with Playboy, and you know, we last year we went down there and did that 7-page article on you and the DOC, man. That was a nice look, man.
Yeah.
And Playboy don't do 7-page articles on nobody like that.
7 pages.
7 pages, dude.
Wow.
So that was a good look,
and you
man.
know what? It was crazy because Clive Davis only got 7 pages. Like when you compare Clive Davis to the DOC, you think Clive Davis should have 14 pages.
Yeah, and
but he got 7. So it was an equally good look for our setup as it was for Clive.
And then check this out, man.
I thought that was cool.
Good luck on congratulations on your award that you just got recently.
Yeah, that was cool, man. I got a Pioneer Award here in Dallas Fort Worth for all the work I've done over the years. I mean, I got a pretty extensive resume, man. You know, and I've always had a lot of love here in Dallas, as you know. You being one of the guys that showed me a lot of love.
Of course.
I show a lot of love here at home. So I got a nice little award for that, man. I thought that was cool. I hope they keep doing it for the other guys that have been out there working hard too.
Okay. Well, hey, man, you know what? You know, we tried to get you on the show before. We got that song from you that we're going to play a little bit later, Hustler's Eyes, man. Tell me a little bit about that song. How did that concept come about?
All right, the Hustler's Eyes song. It's funny, man, because when I did that record, no, that wasn't that. That was another story. Okay, Hustler's Eyes was on the album.
Nice record, though. Nice record.
Hustler's Eye was on a record an album that I did on me called The Black Bruce Willis. It's a solo record.
Right.
And we had a nice big plan to roll that album out and all that. And you know, I was out here, man, just young and with a lot of money and a whole lot of girls. You know,
yeah,
girls
right.
A whole lot of girls. And you know, I'm out here playing and being on record. So right, like 2 weeks after the Black Bruce Willis hit iTunes and all the other online stores, I got sentenced to 12 years in prison, you know, and so the record came out, but I wasn't able to support it. And it was my on my own label, so I really couldn't push it. And I had an artist named 6'2", which y'all heard on
6'2", yeah, 6'2", yeah, of
bitch
course.
niggas on Dre. So my people, I had them. I decided to let them push an
Yeah.
album on him that I did called Affiliated, and I put it out the same week.
And
I
that
put
was
out
a
the
nice
Black
one,
Bruce
too.
Willis.
That was a nice one, too.
And so Hustler's Eye was really my when I did that record, it was me thinking about the guitar riff that I played in the record. It started making me think about how I used to dig for those riffs. I couldn't play them.
Right.
When you first start producing a record, especially in the 80s, you're trying to figure out what these instruments are. And so when you're digging in the crates, you're getting all these guitar riffs and all that, and you really don't know what all the instruments are in there that you're sampling. And so that record made me think of those days, and that's why I wrote that about having one foot in the streets and one foot in the music business.
Yeah, well, hey, man, we're going to play that song a little bit later, man. We kind of pressed for time. I was trying to get you on before, man, and we
get him on before. We get him on again, man.
We definitely get you on again because you got a story, man. And
yeah, definitely,
we're gonna play that a little bit later. We got the vet up in here, the OG AMG is in the building, erotic. So we're gonna chop it.
I need to know something though, AMG. Did that bitch ever
give you? I tell you like this: the bitch is getting old. She's getting old, and we gotta, get her up to par.
Man, that was for me. That was as a DJ. That was one of the slickest.
Of course.
I used to love to play
Thank you, sir.
When I DJ parties, man.
Thank you. I appreciate it, man. It's all been a blessing, man.
Yeah.
Well, Erotic, man.
Listen to his story real quick. Hold on. I was going to change my name to Erotic G now.
Erotic G. That's what I'm talking about.
Get this shit cracking.
Yeah, that's right.
Erotic, man, anytime, man, you got the number. You hit me up, man. You got home here, man, Indie Face Radio.
Please, man.
All right.
Hey, we back out there working with the family, so I'm gonna be up there, and I'm gonna probably be a nuisance. I'll probably be up there a lot.
Slide through, man.
Family,
nothing but a thing.
But me and DOC doing a few things, man, and
of course.
I'm gonna be damn near living back on the West here. Probably. Well, they're trying to. Hopefully by the end of this year, I'll be out there more regularly. But I'll be out there at least once a month, man. And so, I heard some of your latest stuff too, AMG. I'm gonna have to come see you when I'm out there, man.
Yeah, come on, man.
I gotta connect.
First of all, tell Doc I said what's up. That's my nigga too. So yeah, whatever.
Will do.
Yes, sir.
Right.
That's what's up.
Well, Erotic, man. Appreciate you calling in, man, and we'll play that song a little bit later.
All right, man. I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good one.
Thanks for checking in, man.
Erotic
That's
D,
what's
Erotic.
up, Erotic D.
Right.
Great story from him. Great background. You know what I'm saying? A cat that's been in the industry for a second.
For years.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Okay, here's a little trivia. What was the group DOC was in that he was talking about? What was the name of the group? Y'all ain't shit. Call Erotic G back, man.
Oh, we may have to call him back. Who was it?
I don't know.
Oh, no, I thought you knew. Oh, we got to call him back then.
Well, I know that they was part of the World Class Wrecking Crew, but I don't know if that was.
They was like the Fila Boys or something.
The Fila Fresh Boys.
Fila Fresh Boys, remember?
It was Fila Fresh Boys.
I won with Hennessy.
And you know what, though?
Motherfucker drinking Hennessy like the Pope over there. He ain't even gonna say nothing yet.
And that's what people was really wearing them feelers back then, dude.
Oh, man,
that was
you from Dallas? You from Dallas or you from here?
He from Dallas.
Yeah, from Dallas.
You from Dallas? That's a Texas boy right there too.
From where?
Come on, man. From a little bit of town called Whoop Yo. No.
No, but what part though?
Yeah, he's from Texas. Family from Texas. No, he's family from Texas.
Okay. All right.
Okay, that's
Texas
what's up.
people, yeah.
But you know what's so funny though, AMG?
Well, hold on, let's go ahead and do this right. All
Go
right,
ahead,
Joe,
do
if
this.
you just joined us, this is Indie Face Radio. I go by the name of Mr. Corndeezy, the 6'3 Gemini, doing it like I'm doing it for TV alongside.
It's your boy, Terrible T, man. You know the host is the most. Say, y'all know I don't take no shit.
That's what's up. And right now, join us in the studio. It's the one and only AMG in the building.
We had to do it
Oh,
right.
we had to go ahead and rewind it and do it correct.
Do it again. You ain't loud enough, nigga.
Okay, there we go. All right, yo, join us in the studio. We got the one and only.
Okay, let's do it one more time.
You need to get your party
Here we go.
cracking. All you gotta do is throw on his the this record better have my money, and it goes hard in the paint. And that's one of them joints that I'm telling you, it's a classic. Until the end of time, people will be playing that at every house party, every party that you want to get cracking. That song is going to get played. So, I mean,
it's a ghetto national anthem.
It's a ghetto national anthem. That's what we're officially going to call it, the ghetto and national anthem. And you know what, man? To have a song out like that, I mean, for real, how does that feel, man? When you in the club, when you at a house party,
you're talking about back in the day and now.
I'm talking about even now. Because it's crazy because it's still going on. Because
it's like I'm Chubby Checker and shit. Like,
I love it. I love it.
It's always good.
Yeah. Now,
the chicks don't change. The chicks is still, you know.
You said the chicks?
Yeah.
The same old,
same old.
Change.
That's always good.
Because what year was that?
91.
91.
Actually, you know what? The funny thing is, it's almost 25 years with that record, and it's like it was dropped this month.
For real?
2016, it'd be 25 years, yeah.
Ooh, man.
We all some old motherfuckers.
Yeah, we are. Because I remember that
young for a minute. Like,
I remember that came out.
It's been 25 years.
You know what? Yeah,
come on, you getting old.
Yeah, no, you getting old. Now, we were talking about, where you from. You said Gritty Greg's from Texas or whatever. And I always thought that you were from L.A.
Yeah,
but you're not originally from
L.A. We moved to L.A. in 1985.
85. Okay. That's right when banging was
Ohio,
hard.
But I was born in Brooklyn, New York. I was born in New York, grew up there a little bit, and then grew up in Ohio.
Okay.
And was raised in L.A.
So the fam just kind of came on out here.
I think where you raised at is where you get your chicks and your money from. So,
yeah.
I'm an L.A. player.
And you came in 85. That's when banging was on overdose.
In the middle. No, I wasn't doing that.
No, you wasn't. But I'm saying, in the city.
I played basketball
in the city, it was going hard.
Oh, yeah.
You had a lead on your hat. Yeah, you had a lead on your hat. What's that G stand for? What that, whatever stand for. So that's what's up, man. So
on fire.
It's definitely good to have you in the building. Nice to see you, too. And, Gritty Greg, we always keep in contact and stuff. So when he said you had some new stuff out, we was like, oh, we got to get him on the show. Got to get him on the show.
I appreciate it. I had fun making this record.
Yeah. You said you did? Okay. Now, what made you continue to do, music? I mean, the climate of the music industry right now, crazy. You know what I'm saying?
It's like we don't know what it is. So instead of trying to, basically attack it to where it's going to, benefit, I decided to just have some fun.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And let's see what goes. Let's just go from the heart and have some fun and see what happens instead of trying to get one like this or one like that. Because,
Well, that's what's missing.
Like it's a million records house, a crowded market. You know what I mean?
Well, see, that's what's missing in the music industry now. It's cats don't come.
A little different.
Cats don't come from the heart. You know what I'm saying? Cats just don't make music. For themselves. I mean, I'm saying like what they feel inside. They saying, "Hey, I got to make a song like this because I hear this on the radio."
Yeah,
so
because that's
right.
But you gotta understand, that's how they feel, though.
Yeah,
because maybe they don't know how to feel.
Yeah.
I don't want to get deep, but it's like we didn't earn our hits and our things just by doing what everybody else did. We was digging and investigating and taking the lumps and I'm talking about with success.
Yeah, but you know what? What's different is these artists nowadays, they ain't scared to sound just like the next cat. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, they would call that biting, and everybody had their own style. You know what I'm saying? We had the Jungle Brothers, we had the gangster rappers, we had the X-Clan. You know what I'm saying? We had different genres within the genre of hip hop, and everybody wasn't afraid to be themselves.
And they respect.
Of course, yeah. And you knew when somebody came on, that's such and such. Now you can hear a record and you think it's somebody else.
I listen to the radio and I hear the same 5 motherfuckers. So
pretty much
on all the records, and that's just what it is. Because I figure, I study the market of hip hop and music essentially, and I know as the market widens, it's going to be way more of the same type of shit because everybody just want to get their foot in the door.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And nobody's gonna take a chance. Or, it's risk involved. But they don't have the thick skin because they can't even take constructive criticism. And I figured that out 15 years ago working with, younger type guys. And it's like, well, just give me a hit.
Yeah.
Y'all said y'all could do it. Just give me a hit. It's like, giving you a hit. It's about finding out who the fuck you are first before you have to say anything to anybody else. I would hope you would, had a consideration to think about that. When I made my records, I knew exactly what the fuck I was talking about.
Right.
What I was going to do because that's what I wanted to do.
Right.
It wasn't nobody telling me what I should do,
Well, go on, DZ, before you take it to a break, man.
Yep.
I got a question for MG.
Shit. He got his lokes on and shit.
When you slow it down like that,
I got a question for you. I tried to be like Geraldo and them.
All right.
Try to be like Geraldo. What is your take, man, on the TV show Empire? And would you ever consider doing like a reality TV show where they follow you 24/7?
Yeah.
You would do that?
It's like, who gives a fuck nowadays?
Okay.
I'm talking about they got
Because some people
assholes
have-
on. They got
because some people
assholes on
have-
YouTube. That's just, you know.
Yeah, some people have reservations. They like, nah, you can tape this aspect, but not that aspect.
But I'm sure that's what they do to the people.
Right.
You know, we don't see Kim Kardashian taking a shit or nothing. Like,
Right.
They catch you in the shit that they plan for you to get into. You know what I mean? Like,
let me tell you, the thing that I have a problem with reality shows
What is
and
it?
getting too close to the artists that I knew. Back in the day, you knew the artist, but you didn't know too much about them. You know, so you didn't know enough to not like them because of who they are.
Right.
You liked them because of their talent and, you know what I'm saying, what they put out.
yeah, but
So
it's all in.
it's one of those things.
It's all in intense. You know, oversaturation of celebrity. You know, because growing up, I used to watch my grandmother read National Enquirer, but that was somebody reading shit. And TMZ just meeting your ass at the airport or wherever you just got.
Hey, you just get off the plane.
You know what I mean? It's like
That's it.
Sleep in your eye. And they just
it's abusive, but that's what people want.
Now, you know what? Now, see, I think it's actually intrusive. I think it's gone too far. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like, come on, give them a break a little bit. Let me wonder about some
They're
things.
not,
About
because
this
when you can become a celebrity from a sex tape
Ooh.
and a national figure,
Preach.
and we're not picking on
Oh, of
nobody,
course
but it's
not.
like
we keep it one.
that's what it is. And if the masses, they accept this shit,
Yeah.
that shit's crazy.
Yeah.
Because
I feel you.
these people are role models for the next generation of young mothers and kids, and it's like this shit is it's insane.
I feel you.
Yeah. So we're gonna go to break and come back.
I tell you what. As a matter of fact, the first song up in the break is his song. He might as well go and introduce it. This Indie Face Radio. If you want to holler at me, Corn AMG 1-800-893-9562. I'll let you introduce your song because it's up next.
That hot new one. First of all, let's get a little background on it. Or should we get that when we come back? Wait, let's get a little background. Where was your head at when you came out with this one?
I was
Your new
high.
joint? You was high?
Is that good? It's probably his weed too.
That's it. You got the good weed.
That's my boy.
I knew he was here for some reason.
It's that joint bottom, man, from AMG. It's Indie Face Radio, man.
Girl. Oh yeah, playing it.
Yeah.
Familiar with a mattress. Daily she gets ass kissed. Model was something massive. Blow and drove to the ashes. Fattest of all the. Girl, I know where the cash is. Gaddy, baby, I'm classic. Born in BK, but LA. Legend I am, they tell me. Plus, still rock the ballet. Sell me something, baby, sell me. Treat you good, then treat you bad, then treat you better than most. Next, we hitting that coast. Vegas up in that ghost.
I came from the bottom to top, she came from the bottom to top. Now we got bottles to pop on our way to the top, and we gon' grind a little more. Spending all this money while we steady making more. Steady making more. I came from the bottom to top, she came from the bottom to top. Now we got bottles to pop on our way to the top, and we gon' grind a little more. Spending all this money while we steady making more. Keep making that baby.
Sweet, then dip your feet in that pool and everything cool. Looking like $1 million, $1 billion, $1 million, billion plus two. What the fuck we gon' do out here? You be sticky like glue. You be mad because I be looking, but they keep looking at you. Told you I'm just a star, smiling back at the moon. Pay me no mind, I love it. Hammer time, you can't touch it. All the time I said, get trusted, don't need no more discussion. All the time I said, get trusted, don't need no more discussion.
I came from the bottom to top, she came from the bottom to top. Now we got bottles to pop on our way to the top, and we gon' grind a little more. Spending all this money while we steady making more. Steady making more. paper, baby. Keep making that paper, baby. Keep making that paper, baby. Keep making that paper, baby. I came from the bottom to top, she came from the bottom to top. Now we got bottles to pop on our way to the top, and we gon' grind a little more. Spending all this money while we steady making more. Steady making more. I came from the bottom to the top, she came from the bottom to the top. Now we got bottles to pop on our way to the top, and we gon' grind a little more. Spending all this money while we steady making more. Keep making that paper, baby.
Our women have the best bodies in the world.
I think ass is a phenomenal thing.
This is a work of art.
For hundreds of years, the ass has been glorified, and it's not going anywhere.
Twerking is the new revolution.
Get what you love. Get what you get. What's all this controversy about?
They killed it with that. But it didn't really become like a movement or an art form until the white girls started doing it.
The ass phenomenon is not limited to just one particular type of person.
Whether it be Latinos or, Europeans, they all want an ass.
Everybody loves booty. Even white men love booty. Y'all admit it, you love booty.
The evolution of asses.
A black person's ass and their lips and their nose, that's something that we were actually made fun of.
The Kardashians is what made white people take notice that it was like, oh, it's cool to be curvy.
Y'all wonder why Kanye West is losing his damn mind? You go on to that every night.
Now you have what it is right now. Everybody thinks they have to have a big butt to get put on.
Craziest things now is how far women are going to have round behind.
Everybody's getting shot, doing more things to get a bigger butt.
It's hard to be in this industry and not want to get work done and not want to have a perfect body.
Women are putting anything in their body to try to get a fat ass.
They're glorifying these fake asses as being real.
The women in there are doing it just to get attention.
One of the most popular things is getting like these kind of backdoor injections, and you don't know what's being injected into your body.
This is the shit that had a problem with me because everybody wants to show their ass.
And it's all for the sake of just wanting men to look at you a certain way and consider you more attractive. You could have read a book to do that.
Sex ain't never going nowhere.
I never gave a never gave a never gave a never gave a I never gave a 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 care in the world for him cause it ain't really about this. Kid B in the mix, young Jim making his sweet fresh so hot like grits. Flexing, so I'm getting paid. Foreign whip, I'm talking exchange. Ballin' now so you can call me Kobe. Nike sign, got them checks rolling. Running like a 5 flat. Carry the team like a quarterback. Touchdown, now I'm on the road. It's prime time, so I gotta go. Never say never, you never know. Guessing all them OG Mac go. Flow the flow, but I'm above the flow. Caring less, but I achieve more. Hustle hard like an OG. IGO like Monopoly. Woke up, good morning. At the classroom, jumping like Jordan. Straight A's, my alphabet. I'm Alpha Wolf, I made the test. A school, no half in it. I'm childish, that's why they call me kid. Kid flow, kid show. I show these what the kid know. Small nose, no Pinocchio. It's straight facts, no thoughts though. If you hatin', walk out the door. My squad say, yo, check's gone. In other words, no flex zone. I don't care, never stressing on them. I never gave a never gave a never gave a never gave a I never gave a never gave a
King,
never
young Jim, nigga.
You know what it is. Never gave it, I got it. Never gave up about child's play. I'm a grown man, I let a child play. Push your little games off foul play. Be cool, little daddy, know a child's place. And keep it real, little homie, you ain't in my league. You a rookie, I'm the MVP. Nah, scratch that, I'm the CEO. And you don't even come close to my pay grade, cause I'm a boss. Yeah, I cut the check, this is Shark Tank. What, you a lost fish? Just keep swimming, little Nemo. And pay no never mind how we roll. Cause if we go in beast mode, so sorry, no hero can save you. Cause we know under every little rock you be ho. Never gave up about a lame boy. Could've been more, it's a shame, boy. No longer give up, I'm just doing me. Cause being fake now is the new thing. And I'm way too real for that counterfeit. All that fraud shit, not an ounce of it. I'm the real deal, just like Holyfield. And being loyal is the holy grail. I never gave up, never gave up, never gave up, never gave up, I never gave up, 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 I never gave up, never gave up, never gave up, never gave up.
Gia.
Yeah, Indie Face Radio, home for all things indie. That's how we do it, man. That's how we do it.
All things independent.
Man,
so if you're independent artist, make sure you reach out to us. We got your back.
That hot one, Bottom from AMG. Man.
Yes,
He's
sir.
in the studio right now. We played the Bottoms Up, which I thought was so appropriate.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Right,
we went
back
right
to
into
back.
that. It's a movie about ass, huh?
Yeah, movie about ass. Yeah, so
Backside.
Mogadam Studios, shout out to them. We play a film trailer on every show,
Hey,
man.
that seems real interesting too, man.
Yeah.
I got to see that one.
Let me see that. Come on, let me put that up,
Yep,
man,
go
so
ahead.
people know how this is.
So AMG,
pick that up. There's Bottoms Up. That's the film trailer from Mogadam Studios.
Make sure you check that out.
And then
Support.
Never Kid B and Young Jim. That's Young.
Yeah,
that is a hot one. Round Man's young son, man. Never.
That's what's up. So we got AMG still in the building right now. We're going to come back to AMG. But right now on the line.
Yes. Oh, I think we got somebody on the line. Who we got on the line? Caller, who was this? Who's on the line? What's up? What's up?
Slab,
what's happening, man?
Slab, what's happening with it?
What's up, man? We played that video, No Turning Back, man. You finally got it to me.
Man, boy, my people, boy, we working, man. That album about to drop, man.
Yeah, man.
A lot of work being put in right now.
Young Slab, little background on you. Where you calling from, man?
Magnolia, Arkansas, man.
Magnolia, Arkansas.
Arkansas.
Hold on. Population what now?
Well, this population here is 11,000, but where I'm originally from is 316 people.
How many?
How many? 316 people.
How many 7-Elevens you got?
Man, we ain't got no 7-Eleven. I love it.
Dang.
I love it.
Hey,
but you know what, though? That barbecue
backwoods.
is off the chain down there, though.
Man,
that barbecue is off the chain. I've been down there.
That's what's
telling
up.
you. Yeah, no street lights or nothing.
Hey.
But you can smell smoke and meat everywhere.
That's what's up. Young Slab, so you been on the hustle. You been on the grind, huh?
Man, been on the grind, man. Just got this artwork done, getting this album cover did up. I got to go out of town in the morning with Magnolia Evans said he in Little Rock. So
Okay.
I'm going to be in the studio all day, put my tracks in order, just putting the final touches on my album before it come out.
So how close, man? How close? If you had to put a time stamp on it.
I want to say by like June.
Okay.
Yeah, like June.
I've been
It's
watching
gonna be
you.
before I come back out there, man.
Hey, you got to come back out
He's
here, man.
coming out here for the BET Awards, right?
BET LA
Okay,
Live,
all right.
Because last time he was out here, we had to go break bread. Yeah,
we had to break
yeah.
back. So you come out here for the BET Awards. That's good, man. And I'm glad that we finally got a visual on No Turning Back, man, because we was playing it before, and then we was playing Akalaka. So is there a visual going to come on Akalaka or what, man?
Yeah, that's coming. We in the middle of picking out a new single tomorrow, man. So I'm gonna have to keep you updated.
Now I'll be
Plus,
back in Dallas.
I got a big show Saturday with DJ Michael Watt.
Okay, all right. Hey, we got the vet in here right now, AMG. Anything you want to say to him? Want to holler at him right quick before we turn it back over to him?
G, what's good with you, homie?
How you doing, brother?
I'm chilling, man. I hear you doing your thing. I heard the song they played, bro.
Oh, yeah, man.
What's up?
Oh, yeah, man. Thank you. I like your stuff, too. Good looking.
hey, you know, we got to stick together and do what indie artists do best, man. Just grind hard.
That's what it is, man.
Well, I tell you what, man. We're going to keep that. Now that you finally gave me the video, we'll keep the video in rotation, man, okay?
Already, bro.
Keep your ears on, man.
Young Slab, definitely.
Keep your ears on, man.
Hey, definitely appreciate you checking in with us. And you know what? Before you check up out of here, go ahead and give the information if folks want to get in contact with you, all your social media stuff.
Give them all that.
And y'all want to hear anything from Young Slab, see my videos, man, you can go to hogmusic.com. That's HAWGMUSIK. You can hit me up on my Twitter on there, my IG on there, my Facebook, everything.
That's what's up.
Get in.
All right, Young Slab. Well, yo, you keep on supporting us. We're going to keep on supporting you, man. We definitely appreciate you, and we're gonna break bread again when you come back out here, man, for the Soul Train Wars.
Already, man. Y'all hold it down, man. Much love, bro.
All right, cool.
That's what's up. That's what's up. All right, so, yo, this is Indie Face Radio Show. I go by the name of Mr. Corn DZ at 6'3", Gemini, doing it like I'm doing it for TV.
And you know it's your boy, Terrible T, the host with the most. You know I don't take those.
Yeah. And in the building right now, we got AMG. That's what's up.
AMG, GMA, Gangsta Mac, ain't it? I whipped out my dick and all the girls fainted.
Yo, you know what? Hey, I always want to find out, what was the whole backstory behind Bitch Better Have My Money, man?
Oh, wow.
I mean, you know, what was the background? Everybody, you know, you hear songs, you be like, hey, what were they? What were they thinking about? What was the concept? You know, where'd they start writing this? Was it, you know, they was clowning with their homies and, you know, was it true life?
Real shit, nigga.
Yeah?
Real shit, nigga. The funny thing, see that guy right there? That's my dude, Ardell.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, man, go ahead. We got the camera.
Hold on. Let me do the story. Let me do the story.
Okay. All right.
Okay, the story is Ardell's uncle is a very good friend of mine that, you know, he helped, you know, he groomed me with some game back in the day.
So he's a pimp?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
My man Hollywood Day say, Gritty Greg, me and was working with him and stuff, and he used to take me out and hang out.
So he's like apprentice.
Shoot me out.
Understudy.
Apprentice pimp.
Yeah, apprentice pimp.
Yeah, man. And you know, and at the same time coming up with songs and trying to find an edge and an angle for being into, you know, the entertainment business, because I'm an entertainer first, songwriter, entertainer.
Okay.
I'm not no pimp. I ain't, you know, I probably slapped a bitch by accident, but you know, she made me do it. He dropping drinks and shit? Oh, no, but you know, that was it. And the Big Daddy Kane hook and basically just coming up with the groove. I knew I needed something that was going to work. And
so that was a little sample, a little hook from the Big Daddy Kane.
Pimpin' Ain't Easy.
Pimpin' Ain't Easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. All right,
them niggas still after me for that money.
Hey, because you know, Pharrell and Robin Thicke, they just got stuck.
You know, what can you say? You know,
they got stuck.
Well, they should have just broke bread from the beginning. It would have been no problem.
It wouldn't have been no problem. Now they stuck for 7.3.
Don't act like I didn't use it. Come on, it could have been more.
Yeah, they was like, oh, nah. It was just, it could have been more. By it. They should just broke bread. That's what I'm saying.
It's called the beautiful highs and the terrible lows. Yeah. So that's what it is. They enjoyed the joy and the fame of making it, and they knew where it came from. So that's just what it is. No disrespect. And you know, you try to steal from a dead guy, and you see what happened.
Yeah. Now, what you think about the industry overall? I mean, you know,
I don't even know nothing about this shit.
You said you don't mess with it.
What is it?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It used to be
nothing.
people.
It used to be people. Real
I haven't
people,
been to a record company in 9 years. I don't even know anybody to work at a record company no more.
Everybody got fired.
I don't know where to send records. I'm glad y'all playing it and y'all doing your thing. Like and people that do what you guys do, it helps us get, you know, visible and get heard, because I don't know what this shit is no more. We just taking a chance. We taking a shot, man.
Yeah, why not?
This is like the yellow brick road we walking down. We trying to find our way to the motherfucking eyes. Like, where is the eye? You know?
That's what's up. Now, do you mess with social media? I mean, you got to
always,
at this point.
Always,
okay, so go ahead and shoot.
Everything.
Yeah, go ahead and shoot all that information out.
What is my Instagram is shit. Oh, that's my real name. You at you ain't J Lew. You ain't JAYLEW. That's my Instagram. I ain't got the AMG shit. Somebody got my name.
What?
And, my Twitter is
somebody jacked you for your name.
Yeah, I couldn't get. I'd be like the 17th AMG or something.
Yeah, AMG number one.
Yeah, bullshit. So my
I hate when they do that.
Twitter is Worldwide AMG. So that's the easiest way to find me. Niggas want to book me and shit, have me come out.
Hey, you still do shows? You still do live shows? Yeah,
I still, yeah.
I
hope I do live shows, nigga. What's up, nigga? You do dance shows, nigga?
Hey, hologram, you know, they killing cats off. You know, they hologram.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
Got this shit fucked up right now. No, we still do shows. We get out, you know.
Oh, that's what's up. So
I like to get out in the country, get out in the world. Doing shit at home is corny, you know, to me, because you know, everybody want to be backstage, and there isn't no backstage.
No green room.
Yeah. You ain't tell me about the show, man.
That's
You know what I love?
Show at the bar
is when we get someone like AMG come in. And it's just a breath of fresh air because he's gonna keep it real.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
Just gonna tell you like it is, man.
And it's actually surprising because I mean, you know, you done been at the highs and the lows. No, you've been at the highs and the lows. You know,
it is what it is, though. Why my shit gotta be low though? My shit just regular.
No. I ain't saying. No, I'm fucking with you.
I'm fucking with you.
Okay, go ahead.
No, I'm saying we seen the light. We did the things. We did a lot of shit. Yeah, we did a lot of records. Did a lot of traveling and all that stuff. But it's like, what can you do when it ain't like that no more? Like basically. You know, this shit is for, you know, like my dudes right here. You know, these are young fellas, the 20s and all that shit.
As a matter of fact, man, go around the room and introduce your folks.
Let me introduce the Imperial crew of mine. And actually, they've done a lot of help. They helped me out a lot just by vibing and hanging out with me. And they have their own entity. And I would like to introduce the great 88.
What up?
What's happening? Producer there? All right,
cool.
He's
producer,
artist.
I'm
a producer, artist, singer, rapper a little bit. I do it a little bit. I do it a little bit.
He does it all. Ardell.
All right.
Camera work.
You know, I'm Ardell. They said this for that.
Little pimp. Your daddy was a pimp.
No. Ardell, y'all gonna be surprised.
What's happening?
Okay.
Ardeezy is no joke. We done did some songs together. All this stuff is crazy.
Lord.
Okay.
And you will hear it and you will play it because it's great. And we're not just saying that just because we here, but it's gonna be some good shit.
Oh, y'all gonna be back.
Like on a lot of levels, yeah. On a lot of levels. I know everybody say that about the people they bring and shit, but no, we got some good shit.
All right,
I ain't bullshitting you know.
That's what's up. Yeah. We got the OG, Gritty Greg in the building.
Gritty Greg, man. You know.
Gritty Greg in the place.
OG.
He's the underboss, you know. He's on the loan. We got the lovely Taylor. Miss Hopewell, would you like to?
Hey,
Miss Hopewell. She's an events planner and she's a guru of sorts.
Okay,
say something.
Jane of all trades. Hi, everybody.
Yeah, what's up? I see y'all rocking the love hats. Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, what's up with those? Designed by you?
Yes, sir.
All right, we may be expecting a package in so we can rock it on the next show.
Oh yeah, we'll get it. We'll see what's happening.
All right,
we'll
what's
talk
up.
about what I'm talking about.
That's what's up. Well, you know what? Last time we linked up, we was at another radio station, and we had the homie Gadget. We had the homie Gadget, man, who's no longer with us. So rest in peace, Gadget, man.
World famous Gadget.
Yeah, world famous Gadget's always a fan of both you guys. You know what I'm saying? He would always talk about Gritty Greg, talking about AMG. So that's what's up. Rest in peace, Gadget. So that's what's up. Well, we definitely, man, appreciate you falling through, man.
Yes,
you know, you definitely got to come through again, man. Like you said, you out here. So please, you know, spread the word about us. We spreading the word about you because that's what it's about, man. You know, there's a lot of hating going on. Cats don't want to, you know, elevate somebody else.
Man.
Oh, they can't hate the real,
baby.
That's real spit right there. So
can you do me a personal favor?
Yes, sir.
I need to be at the video show.
You want to see them cheekums, huh?
I want to see that bottom.
Blum. Yeah.
Hey, and I'm telling you, man, I can't get enough of Bitch Better Have My Money because, I mean, they could do actually like a movie just about that song. You know what I'm saying? Just because. So,
that's a good idea.
It is a great idea. I mean, at least a little short.
Because the bitch go get slapped every 15 minutes in the movie.
Come on.
They got a new show out called The Slap. You see that shit on NBC?
Nah, stop playing.
It's a show called The Slap, nigga. It's a show called The Slap. So I'm making a movie.
What the hell?
That's nuts. All right. Well, you know what? Give us information about you, where they can reach you if they want to book you for a show.
iTunes, motherfucker.
iTunes.
Buy my records.
So it is out on iTunes. Anywhere else?
The more records you buy, the more I'll come out.
That's how it goes.
Bottoms on sale.
Usually how
we
it
have
goes.
an EDM version of Bitch Bad My Money. It's bananas. It's crazy.
Yes, it is.
You go to Vegas and you'll do coke to it. So that's it. And at the same time, this guy got a record.
Okay.
This guy got a record. Ardell, say your record.
Get it to me.
I got a record. It's called You're Not On Like Me. Right now, I'm pretty on.
He did drink the Hennessy.
Yeah, he did.
88 has a record.
My record is called Go Girls.
All right.
Also
Get it to
produced
me.
by myself.
Get it to me.
On
Features?
iTunes?
Basehead
Get
Beats
it to
link up
me.
in this thing. It's not on iTunes yet. We're gonna put it
Y'all
on
go
iTunes.
have it.
Yeah.
Featuring Ardell and
Hey, who sung the hook on the bottom?
that guy right there.
that guy right there.
Eddie the Great.
Okay.
Good job.
And
Great production on that.
And
Great
Kellen,
job.
but he didn't
Great
want to be
job.
famous.
Yeah,
So-
nah, he didn't.
That's what's up. Any last shouts you want to shout out real quick?
Just to my guy, my dude James, and hopefully I got a couple chicks watching. And thank the Lord, my mama, Greedy Greg, everybody. Thank you guys.
We got 1 minute.
Oh no. One thing. Happy birthday, KK. Today's KK from Second On Birthday.
Okay.
Big birthday shout out to
Oh,
KK.
big. Okay. All right. So next
That's
time
it.
you come on, we got to talk about the fixers and see what
Oh,
happened there.
yeah.
Yeah. We're going to talk about that next time. All right?
Good.
All right, that's what's up. All right,
Thank
this
you.
is Indie Face Radio Show. I'll be Mr. Cordeezy, get 6'3" Gemini, along with...
This is your boy Terrible T. You know I don't take no shit.
Yeah.
This is Indie Face Radio, man. And coming up, man, we got the industry roundtable, man. These cats are going to be breaking it down, man. And to set it off, I'm going to be playing a commercial straight off the rip about the Back to Basics music conference happening in San Diego in a couple of months, man. So check it out. This is Indie Face Radio.
The annual Music Entertainment Conference titled Back to Basics 2, hosted by Urban Network and Amalgamation Magazine, is returning June 4th through the 7th at the Crown Plaza on Hotel Circle North in San Diego. More than 600 people attended last year's Urban Network and over 70 recording acts performed, along with speakers and executives from Universal Music, Capitol Records, Warner Music, ASCAP, CSAC, Motown, Billboard, The Recording Academy, Rock Nation, BET, Beats Music, San Diego's Jammin' Z90 and LA stations KJLH and Power 106 in attendance. Many of them are slated to return for this year's event. The conference will feature forums for mix show DJs, urban radio, indie labels and artists, music and tech, A&R, songwriting, and production. You don't want to miss it. Early bird registration is $100 and there are music showcase slots still available. Visit urbannetworkdigital.com to learn more or Facebook Back to Basics Summit.
Take over ENT, INR 2BC. We not giving up, got two middle fingers up, like nah. Y'all know they can't touch me now. Hey, y'all know they can't touch me now. Hey yo, we not giving up, got two middle fingers up, like nah. Y'all know they can't touch me now. Y'all know they can't touch me now. Trying to get everyone to listen to the hits that I've been spitting is the mission I've been on ever since the beginning. I've been itching to perform. It's the calm before the storm, the warning before it's on. I'm telling you, word born. The world about to get familiar with me. Dudes like me tend to go down in history. Where I'ma take the game from here is still a mystery, but my mission is for people who hear it to see clearly. No longer blinded by the fiction that the system imposes on you as the truth, without showing you any proof that they man that we're living is the only way to make sense. Cause how they want you living's the product of dollars and cents, an economical game. So you gotta play the game, and if not, then you go insane. And honestly, it's a shame that in the 21st century, this the way that we live it. From the nation that claim we free, but got us locked in the prison. We not tripping, we all good. We struggling, but we gon' get up out the hood. We not tripping, we alright. We getting by, so we getting high tonight. We not tripping, it's all love. Fellas give me dap, ladies give me hugs. We not tripping, it's okay. We ain't worried about tomorrow, we just living for the day.
I came to finish it up, finito, de poquito. We get the streets hope, speedboats and Learjets. On top of the clouds, but I ain't there yet. I could possibly foul, give them a hand check. Man, yes, I'm running with the rebels. Succumb to the streets and you'll be running with the devil. I'm raising up the levels, top speed. I'm from a place when they in your face, Mach 3. Stopping me, stop it, G. Never had to be cool, no monopoly. It gotta be flow, it gotta be ill. It gotta be cold, it gotta be real. Honestly, I'm trying to get that honesty feel. Mind blown, space odyssey feel. And we'll probably still be the same as we came in. Made men in a world full of cavemen.
We not giving up, got two middle fingers up, like nah. Y'all know they can't touch me now. Y'all know they can't touch me now. Hey yo, we not giving up. Got two middle fingers up. Like nah, 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 nah. Y'all know they can't touch me now. Y'all know they can't touch me now. Hey yo, we not giving up. Got two middle fingers up. Like nah, 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 nah. Y'all know they can't touch me now. Y'all know they can't touch me now. Hey yo, we not giving up. Got two middle fingers up. Like nah, 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 nah. Y'all know they can't touch me now. Y'all know they can't touch me now.
Prepared, never scared to empty out the clip or die. I make rap music, but don't confuse it. Twin 40s in my coat make clap music. Niggas, we played these games before. Therefore y'all know I done sprayed these things before. Just cruising through the hood, I see a lot of new faces. Old places, cold cases that never get solved. Niggas never get involved. Cause crabs in the bucket love to see a nigga fall. It's action, I can see it through my hustler's eye. Make me wanna suck this whole motherfucker dry. Folk work got a nigga mentality, all fucked up. Being famous ain't a reality. I love my hood, but I love my life. And this nigga gotta die cause I love my wife. And this coke gotta sell, that's why I move it all night. If I can do that, I'll be doing alright.
It's a shame what a hustler gotta go. It's a shame what a hustler gotta go. This money can't wait just to get this money. I can't never have a thing, so why would you think I'd wait on you? Why would you think I'd wait on you?
I'ma tell you how it started. I was a fiend before I became a teen. Before I sold a rock, hip-hop became a dream. They say you live in Texas, ain't nobody gon' listen. But fuck that, I done made my decision. Got 2 turntables and a microphone. Started throwing parties, then a light went on. I can make a record, plus I got a gift. I'm digging in these crates, finding guitar riffs. There was only one problem, the money was slow. The old school nigga said it's money and snow. I was 17 already getting money from hoes. Doing dumb shit down to put a gun in your nose. Nigga, this Fort Worth, streets get bloody and cold. Saw a diamond, wondered how we getting money for those. Had to choose between school or get money, I chose. And ain't letting up or falling off for none of you hoes.
It's a shame what a hustler gotta go. It's a shame what a hustler get this money can't wait on you. You think small change, you never have a thing. So why would you think I'd wait on you?
I live a hip-hop life, probably would have been better if I was big enough to draft into a league with letters. Still ballin' though, still gon' get my trophies and medals. Still pushing something foreign through the streets of the ghetto. Keep a weapon on my person, I'm cursing pigs who wanna fuck with me cause it ain't my first offense. I go hard on the bar, had hard from the start. Used to roll my daddy's cars from the yard. Catch a bullet scarf, acting like you hard when you soft. You faking like you gangster, lives could get lost. I like to protect mine, my knife it with Tech 9. Can't let your shitty future affect mine.
It's a shame what a hustler gotta go through. I gotta get this money, can't wait on you. You think small change, you never have a thing. So why would you think I'd wait on you?
Now, I could have said, hey,
no, you couldn't have, man. I don't know why you think you can sing.
Dude, come on, man.
This is
cutting me down.
Radio.
Cutting your boy down. Come on, man.
Radio show, the show that caters to all you independent artists, you know, people who think they can sing. and people who can sing. You know what? Make sure you reach out to us. We want to support you. Please support us. This is about keeping real music alive. This is keeping real independent artists alive, painters, writers, poets, whatever you are independent. We want to make sure we put you on a pedestal and showcase you to the world.
Yeah, let me tell you who we just had, man. This is who we had. First of all, we kicked that break off with the Back to Basics 2 commercial.
Yeah, that's dope.
Brand new commercial
Love
that's
that commercial.
running, man. You know, that's happening, man. In June. And I'm going to tell you right now, we've been talking about it, and we have some folks in the building and we talking about this summit because I've talked about it, but they can speak it better than I can. You know what I'm saying? And then we had the, the Untouchable remix video by my main man Ace and the Hustler's Eyes, Erotic D called in from Dallas, Texas.
Big
man.
shout out to Erotic D. Thank you for checking in with us. That's what's up, man. Hey, they had like a little Dre feel, a little, West Coast.
Well, he told you how
told
he was
the background.
affiliated.
Yeah,
He
definitely,
told you
man.
that.
So I see it,
He
heavily
told you
influenced
that.
on that. That's
He
what's up, man.
told you.
Well, with no further delay, we like to go ahead and keep this thing moving
Why
right
not?
inside
Why
of
not?
Indie Face Radio. And with no further delay, Ty always puts together a great roundtable of independent, industry folks. And I'm telling you, if you need information about the industry, this is where you need to be. A lot of people out there, you out there, you're in your garage, you're in your home studios, you make your music, and then you don't know what's next. What's the next step? There's so many layers of things that you need to do. You need, publicists, royalties, distribution. I mean, the list goes on and on. So you just need to get that knowledge a little bit at a time. And that's what we are here for, is to help you get to the next level. So with no further delay, Ty, I'm going to go ahead and hand it over to you so you can go ahead and just go around the table, introduce everybody, and let's get this thing cracking.
Well, let me tell you who we got up in here, man. We got some heavy hitters, man.
Oh, yeah,
we got some heavy hitters up in here, man. We got my main man, David Mitchell, man.
David Mitchell.
I know you guys seen him on the last time that we did the Industry Roundtable, the music edition, because we are twice a year we do the Industry Roundtable. We do one for television and film, and we do one for music. This is our music edition for this year, 2015.
Okay.
We got David Mitchell. He's the owner and publisher of Amalgamation Magazine. Y'all know that
you
I
don't
be
just
putting
work.
that
He don't work for something.
Man, I be putting that bad boy up there. You know that double-sided bad boy that's off the chain.
man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then we got Jesse Miller, music consultant, music royalty specialist, and I recently got a chance to connect with her, but I wanted her on the panel because people need to know how they need to get their coins.
Yeah, man.
They need to know how they get their coins, man.
In a real way. That's right. Right. Royalties. People always talk about royalty checks and all that coming in.
And
so
they don't know what that means.
No,
they have no idea.
Means.
They heard it.
We're going to find out.
They heard it.
We're going to find out.
They don't know exactly what that entails.
Yeah, we're going to find out.
Arthur Mitchell couldn't be here with us. He's the president of Urban Network Digital. But he's supposed to have someone call in for him in a few minutes. So we waiting on that.
We're going to keep it moving.
And last but not least, we got the fly guy himself. Mr. Rodriguez. God.
Brother Roger.
Over Warner Brothers Records, man.
Making moves.
And he's the lifestyles and marketing manager over there, so he can tell you about. So what I would like to do, Corn, I'll let you set it off, and I want you to just kind of let them, introduce, who they are and what they do, because people don't know.
Yeah, well, since you went around this way, what was that, counterclockwise, clockwise?
Okay,
there we go.
Depending on how I was drinking.
Okay. Well, let's start
with David.
David Mitchell, the owner. Not you don't work for nobody. You the owner. That's big.
That's true.
That's big.
So tell people who you are and exactly what you do.
Exactly. If you could just give us a brief,
very
breakdown.
Brief. David Mitchell, I like to say publisher of Amalgamation Magazine and Industry Quarterly.
Of course.
And we cover the industry, basically, mostly urban music, but publishers, songwriters, producers, artists, executives, DJs, radio professionals. And I'm also co-producer of the Urban Network Conference, which is coming June 4th through the 7th at the Crowne Plaza in San Diego. And it's a partnership between Urban Network Digital and Amalgamation Magazine.
Of course.
Now, you do a wonderful job with this magazine. I mean, not only is it informative, it's beautiful, it's good, it's pleasant to the eyes, you know. So, want to know real quick, I mean, what was your, influence of wanting to do something like this?
Well, I worked at Urban Network for 16 years.
Right.
And, I was a vice president managing editor. So I had a great deal of carte blanche of the editorial content, production, putting the book together. I learned a lot there. Then, we'd hit a couple of roadblocks financially about 5-6 years ago at Urban Network. And then I started my own publication, and we're still working somewhat off of an old model, even though everything that's in the magazine is online, but the actual print publication is still something that people like to touch and feel. And I can probably get a little bit more in advertising because we do print as well as put those items online and blast them out, work them through social media as well.
Now, real quick, I like how it flips over. That's a little extra little touch. Was that did you get an influence from another magazine, or was it something that?
Well, we never did the full flip at Urban Network. We would have two different covers, but I wanted to make it so that once I got my own magazine, then I could kind of do two magazines in one. And I like the idea of flipping. So that way one artist doesn't feel like he or she has an upmanship over the other. The magazines are completely even. They're two front covers.
Right. Now, you said to actually feel the magazine. See, I'm the type of cat who I like to hold it. I like to be able to flip the pages. It is available online and all that. Mm-hmm. But to actually feel it and move through it, that just means something to me. I'm old school. So, does it still resonate to, the younger?
There is a generational divide. It's been funny to me. Sometimes I'll give a magazine to a teenager, to somebody who's in their early 20s. And,
what is this?
They'll look at it and they'll give it back to me. I'm like, no, it's yours. Oh, I can take it? I can take it home with me? I'm like, read, exactly.
Paper, read.
You know what? So then we got Jessie Miller. I want you to tell the people exactly who you are and what you do in the business.
Well, my name is Jessie Miller. Most folks just call me Miss Jessie.
Miss Jessie.
Yeah.
That respect.
And that's exactly what they say is the reason why they call me that. Because I always wanted a cool name like, Cookie or Tootsie or Tootie. And then I got Miss Jessie. I already have the name of Jessie, but they put the Miss. Okay, that's what I got. So, but my specialty, I own Hermoxy Publishing and Hermoxy Music Group.
Right.
And
Hermoxy.
Does
that mean anything?
Well, actually, and this is where I go. My experience is I also own an independent record label called Felony Entertainment.
Right.
Okay.
And I've owned that for over 16 years.
Okay.
And while working the independent route, a distributor calls me one time and said, for $10,000 a month, I'll distribute your album. I said, if I had $10,000 a month, I really wouldn't need you to distribute anything. I'm pretty much doing well myself. And he said, you have moxie. You have lots of moxie. And I negotiated from $10,000 a month to nothing.
Wow.
But, we had 9/11, things happened, whichever. But I decided to use that name, Hermoxy, for my publishing company.
Hermoxy.
And it's about my moxie. I go get people's money.
That's
my specialty. I am, like I said, I own an independent record label. And from that education, I learned how to help a lot of the older artists, especially my specialty is in urban rap.
Okay.
And we have Roderick Scott.
Yeah, he gonna say my name one day. One day, I'm hoping it's gonna happen. 2 syllables.
Now, do I never say your name right?
It's Roderick. It's okay though.
It's
a lot of folks know me. A lot of folks know me in LA as Rod, and that's cool. Rod works.
You know what? I always say Rod too.
That
I just knew where I knew you from when you tell my name.
For years,
Roderick
he just let that slide.
You know,
he always let that slide.
I see it.
You always just say Rod.
Rod. I'm just going to say Rod.
Rod is easier. It's a lot easier for people.
People don't think I just met him
yesterday. This is a Northern California
and for
thing.
years,
I'm sorry.
he had never, he just said, he just finally said, you know what?
I can't take no more.
That damn
like
terrible T gonna say my name right
so much
one damn day.
Take no more.
I think I actually, it just clicked. And I was like, oh, yeah. You know what I mean? Like, boom.
Okay, man.
But you know what? I think it might be, because I'm looking at Roderick right now, and he had a cast on his arm.
Right.
He got injured. Down. What happened?
Flag football. Sometimes people try to do too much and relive the days of glory, and this is the combination thereof. So
Okay, cool. But you feeling all right?
I'm good. You know, I got 6 more weeks in this little splint. Hold on, it's like a ninja splint, yo.
There you go.
I was talking with my colleagues over here, the new ones tonight. So Dave, actually, give a toast, Dave Mitchell, man.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We realized.
Oh, is that right?
No, absolutely. I learned part of the media game from this dude.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
Awesome. Connected.
She's a great spirit over here too.
Yeah,
you know, so
beautiful voice too.
Absolutely.
I know you should be on somebody's morning radio show.
I'm telling you, right? Seriously,
So, use that certificate in broadcasting for something, huh?
Absolutely. Exactly. Warner Brothers, I do media basically, and I also do a little bit of marketing. So what we do is create dope moments for people, experiences, and tie it with the media leverage, and that's it.
Okay. So like if it's okay, go ahead.
Before we tie into that, we have a caller on the line that's going to participate in this conversation.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Caller, you're on the line. This is Terrible T. Who is this?
This is Indie Face Radio.
Indie
What's
Face
up?
Radio. Who is this?
Can you hear me, Terrible T?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, brother. How you doing, man?
I'm doing fine. Who was this calling and what?
This is Kevin Briscoe with the Urban Network.
Okay,
what's
all
happening?
right.
Thanks for joining us.
All right, man. So, man, we know we got the folks up in there. We got Roderick Scott here from Warner Brothers.
Did it again.
I got it.
All right, next.
Go ahead.
Roderick Scott.
Rod.
Because I'm
Rod
so
Scott.
because
Rod
I'm so used to just saying that.
Right. Okay.
I'm gonna take a class on how to say his brother. Okay, and then we got.
It's cool. It's hilarious.
We got David Mitchell and Jesse Miller, man. So you on the line, man. So you part of the whole Urban Network music conference that happens every year, right?
That's correct.
And what are your duties? What do you do with this conference, man?
You know, I really do a lot of the ins and outs of the background of the conference, from just making sure everything runs smoothly, helping out a lot with the artist showcases, making sure, you know, that the artists get whatever they need, and just pretty much making sure that the conference runs smoothly.
Okay.
I mean, you see me running around there like
I see it.
like
Well,
a chicken with
Kevin,
my head cut off.
Kevin, I get asked this all the time because last year when we was promoting the show, and this year when we was promoting all these different shows and at the conference and things of that nature and you know, showcases, people want to know, how can I be a part of a showcase? If I'm an indie artist, I don't know where to start. I try my best to tell them, this is what you need to do. You need to log in this. You need to do this. Now, you're the man that's running most of these indie showcases and things of that nature. How best should they go about trying to get involved with this thing?
Well, there's a couple things they can do.
What?
One, they
Talk
can
to
go
me.
to a
Talk to me.
website that's... I'm sorry?
I said, talk to me. Talk to me.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yes. A couple things they can do. First, they can go to urbannetworkdigital.com.
Okay.
You've got banners all across the top of it. Click on one of the banners. It'll take you to one of our pages where it'll show you all the different contacts you can contact.
Right.
From the president of the company, Arthur Mitchell, all the way to David Mitchell, and all the way down to me.
Okay.
The second thing is we also are signed up for eBright, so we're asking everybody to get their conference registrations early.
Of course.
It's only going to be $150 this year for all 4 days. That's just for you to attend. Now, if you want to do a showcase or you want to be a bigger part of the conference, that's when you give either Arthur Mitchell a call, David Mitchell, or myself a call.
Okay.
So that's how I would tell you to go about doing it. And, I mean, what we want to do is we just want to showcase the best of the best out there that are really trying to get into the game. And we also want to educate the independent artists out there about how to get into the game, you know, not to spend your money in the wrong places, how to learn how to network. So it's we call it edutainment during the conference.
Okay. Now, let me ask you this, though, Kevin. So I'm listening to you, and I'm listening to this whole process, okay? And I'm listening to everything that you just said. Now, how do I, if I'm an independent artist or if I'm an independent label and I want my artist to be showcased at this event, is there any guarantee that I'm going to have myself or my artist perform once I pay my money? What process is that? What's the selection process?
of course.
Or making sure that an artist gets an opportunity to perform?
Yeah, well, I mean, first we screen the artist from the jump. So once you get in touch with someone here at the offices, we would listen to the music.
Right.
We want to know where we can fit you in. Want to know if you're good enough first. Once we take any kind of payment for a showcase, you're definitely going to perform.
Okay.
There's no doubt about that. David is our whiz as far as
and he's here
lining up the showcases and really just highlighting the conference. So once we get the showcase slots sealed, we will let all the different artists know when they'll perform during the weekend.
And I'm just speaking, from someone who's on the outside. If I was an artist, because I couldn't do a set of two now.
Doubt it.
Right. If I can jump in,
go ahead. Go ahead.
I thought Kevin actually explained it quite well. And there is a fee. And call us and we will tell you the fee. It's not exorbitant, but it is a pay to play situation.
Exactly.
And part of it is because we are not only giving you a platform just to perform.
Of course.
There are also going to be other notable artists that are there. The people that we give a chance to perform, they're in front of A&Rs, they're in front of publishers, they're in front of industry professionals. I don't always guarantee who's going to be in the room.
Right.
That's where the artist has to go and work it as well and work the weekend while you're there.
Right.
I've seen artists come in and they come in for an hour and perform and they leave. And I'm like, you're not Mariah Carey. You need to come here and work the weekend. You need to be there all 3 days or 2 days and, shake hands, meet people. Hey, I'm performing. We'll get out there and let people know that you're performing and, we'll tell your story and so forth. But it's definitely a collaboration.
And the reason why I ask those type of questions is because I get asked those questions. And I'm like, I understand why you're asking them. I understand why you're asking them. So I just try to be the guy on the other end to say, okay, first of all, you need to come. You need that's the first thing. Okay. But I know how people operate and how they think and how they budget their money. They want to know exactly, am I getting the bang for my buck? So I figured since I had you on the line and I had David in the studio, I would ask these questions because these are the questions that I get asked sometimes.
Right.
So that's what that comes from. Yeah. So I tell you what, you tell me the date again for this conference and the location, man, because we didn't really just and why you guys why is it in San Diego?
You want to answer that,
Kevin? You want to take that one?
Yes.
Okay. Well, Arthur Mitchell, actually, who's Kevin's dad, they're all based in San Diego.
Okay.
Arthur came to me about a year ago. He says, man, I want to bring the Urban Network back. I want to bring the conference back.
Because it took a quick hiatus.
We were on a 5-year hiatus.
5 year.
Right. And I remember I was sitting there at lunch with him. He says, I'm going to bring it back with or without you, but I'd rather do it with you. And I said, I've been wanting to get back in the conference business too.
Right.
So,
it's hard work though.
Oh God, you telling me. It's a lot of work.
How many days?
It's two. It's basically June 4th through the 7th.
Okay.
The 4th is Gospel Day, which is a Thursday.
That's
and then
great.
Friday and Saturday are mainstream hip hop R&B. But again, just the type of people that are going to be there. We had 600 people come through over the weekend last year.
Wow.
And I'm thinking we'll probably have close to 1,000 this year.
Great.
So it's just really, we're working on getting the word out. San Diego is just a stretch down the 405 freeway. It's an hour and 20 minutes and no traffic. Now, you get there in traffic, it may take you 2.5 hours.
Take the bus.
Yeah, you can take the train too.
The train.
It's $60 on the train, So, and I forget, what was your other question?
Why San Diego?
Yeah, why San Diego?
Oh, well, that was it. Because Arthur, they're based in San Diego.
Yeah, and which is cool. It's a nice little getaway.
It's a beautiful city.
You kind of, get away without, really getting way away. So, yeah, it's a nice little getaway. Get a chance to meet new people out there, kind of network out there. So, I think it works out there. I would love to go out there.
I've gone to a lot of them, and I'm a part of it because I
talk about it all the time.
I filmed the behind the scenes, stuff for them, and I love just dipping in and out of panel discussions. Not only that,
a lot of information.
Look, let me tell you something. Do you know what I enjoyed the most? Just doing everyday conversation with people straight in the lobby.
Yeah. Well, that's what it's about. You got to be in the mix.
Shy, and you know what? I'm going to tell you something, though. I'm going to tell you something about this conference. There have been a few people that I saw have been like shy and timid at this conference, and I've told them,
You got to get out there.
I've told them,
you got to break. Yeah, you got to get out there.
Going over there because I can see it in their face, right?
Yeah.
Like they've asked me a question, in the back, and I said, you know what, that's great, but you know what? I tell you what you need to do. Let me introduce you.
You kind of got to just get out there. Yeah.
I'm not shy.
And that's great advice.
I just say you need to meet this person. Boom, 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 and then you know what? After they do it a couple of times, they come out of their shell.
Yeah,
and they talking to everybody.
And it's like-minded people out there.
And you don't know how it can really change your life.
Of course.
You don't really know how it can change. And I say that because I was talking earlier with David. I followed the Urban Network for my whole entire independent career.
Yeah.
And one of their partners, Harold Whaley, who I met at a conference, was very instrumental in changing my life. But it was having that conversation with someone who I didn't know at a conference that really put me where I am today. So even sitting with you guys.
Go. Yeah, because that's something.
Yeah.
Well, I think a lot of the, just speaking from the newer generation too, people so tuned into the digital. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Touch somebody.
Into you putting. The problem with the digital and the social media is that it's you putting out what you think is a presentation of yourself towards others. You got to really get out there and actually interface with people, put the person to person, and really not just see who you are, what you think to be, but what also is reflected back at you based upon your interactions. That's networking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's a dirty word. I hate people that don't network with me. It's just building relationships. You know what I'm saying? And you have to build a relationship past a certain part of you putting on. You know what I'm saying? You got to understand your place in it and figuring out what you got to do to get to where you're trying to get to.
And it's a different vibe. It's a different touch when you're interacting with someone, through a computer, and when you're face to face looking at someone's eyes, expressions, and get their feeling their whole vibe. So
you can recognize the bullshit. I'm sorry, but you can cuss right now. You know what I'm saying? But if I know someone's selling me something online, you can put the presentation on. But when I see it, I'm looking at you, and you're trying to tell me, I'm like
nah.
You can feel somebody. Exactly. It's totally, I've been caboozled lately.
Well, see, I totally agree. And see, that's what happens with the conference, is that one thing is it always takes impressions. Even in sales, it takes impressions. So when you do something like the Urban Network Conference, you see all the same industry people there every year. You start developing a bond. You start knowing people. They start seeing your face. And if you keep coming and you keep going to events like this, that those people, the same people that you're trying to get into the door with, are going to say, "Wow, this guy is really trying to do some things." Because everywhere I go, I see him.
Yes.
And so that's one of the really, really important things that we try to teach independents are those relationships, cultivating those relationships. Sitting at the bar next to someone at a conference, and you'd be amazed that you might have just sat next to one of the top A&R in the country.
Of course.
And you're sitting here sharing.
That's what I'm talking about. Well, Kevin, hey, I'm glad you got a chance to call in, man. We're going to go into a commercial break, man. But David, before Kevin gets off the line, won't you give them the date again for that the conference, and tell them tell the people how they can do the early registration and how that's important.
Yeah, the early registration, he said it's $150, and it will be going up to $150. It's $100 right now. But we want you to go and register. Urban Network Digital. It's a 2.5-day conference. Again, you will have a chance to meet lots of industry professionals. It can be life-changing, but you have to come down, check it out.
Of course.
San Diego, Crown Plaza. And if you're interested in performing or showcasing, there's also sponsorship opportunities. There's labels who want some type of branding, networking. There's advertising. There's all kinds of things. Putting your things in the gift bags, logo placement. Buying a table or a booth.
You want to get your stuff in that bin
There's so
bag.
many things. We have a compilation, video compilation. There's so much that can be done.
Right. Dope. Well, I tell you what, Kevin. Thanks for calling in, man. Thanks for calling in.
For giving me the time, man.
All right. So,
David, let's talk, man.
Absolutely.
Networking. See,
Indie Face Radio. We got a couple of more minutes on the other side of this break to talk to our folks that's in the studio, man, and we got a couple of questions we want to ask them. So you still have a chance to call in 1-800-893-9562. 1-800-893-9562. This Indie Face Radio.
Real Gear Fitness.
Trainer Z, the fitness motivator, coming at you once again with the real deal fitness. And you know when it comes to fitness, I'm not scientific, I'm realistic. Here today, I'm gonna demonstrate an exercise for the lower body, the legs in particular. You are going to get the benefit of working the quads, the glutes, the hamstrings, and the calves, as well as burn a lot of calories, carbs, body fat. Very dynamic exercise, but very simple in its performance. You are going to need a step platform, either 4, 6, or 8 inches in height. I'm using 2 4-inch step platforms, which is going to give me a little bit more of a strength benefit as well as that cardio benefit. So your step height will determine you getting more of a strength benefit as well as that cardio benefit. The exercise itself is called skip overs. 1 foot is on that stepper, and we're just jumping over from one side to the other in a skip motion. Both legs are going to get the benefit, and you want to do about 60 seconds in duration, 3 to 5 sets, and 2 to 3 times a week, and that's going to give you the desired results and the great benefit. 1 foot is on that stepper, and here we go. Skip it over, skip it over, skip it over, skip it over. Want to involve the glutes a bit more? Squat it down and jump it up. Squat it down and jump it up. More cardio? Just skip, skip, speed it up. Skip overs. Add those to your next workout routine to get the benefit to the quads, glutes, hamstrings, calves, burn some of that body fat. This is Trainer Z, the fitness motivator. Until the next time, stay motivated.
I can't
I like
My
that.
man,
I know. Don't call me Jessie Miller. It's Miss Jessie.
Miss Jessie. All right, we go Miss Jessie.
Well, you know, I got a question for you guys.
Well, first of all, can you let them know who that was?
That was John.
That was Luther Vandross. Stop playing. Robin Thicke just got sued for that. That was Luther Vandross. All my love.
Yeah, that was John.
That was a John interpretation of Luther Vandross. That was Luther Vandross.
John from True.
Yeah, you gotta remind the young people no, for real, man.
I'm sure they got some royalties.
Never too much. And you know what? He did a great job.
Oh, he did a wonderful job with that.
Absolutely.
I thought it was
and I'm sure he gave credit to Luther, unlike Pharrell and Robin Thicke, which they should have.
You know, that's a different situation, though.
Right.
I mean, that's the original song.
That's the original. Right.
You just redid the song.
Oh, go ahead. Because I want to ask you guys about that. I want to ask you guys about that.
So, yeah, we'll go in there. But let me ask you, before we go into that, because I know that's a hot topic right now. An artist, because you guys deal with artists in one fashion or another. At what point should an artist decide that they need to get management? And I'm going to tell you the reason why I said it, because, you know, when you start out, you're doing everything by yourself. You know, it's that grind and that hustle. At what point should they start to seek out management? Because they have to have something that's manageable.
Once you figured out, what you're doing, you create that project and you're ready to commercialize it. Commercialize just means to put it to business. I'm starting to make, this is going to be my dream. I'm starting making money off of what I'm saying being done. The artist needs to have that creative already done. You got to find people that can help finite and make that perfect. You know, and the manager will help manage those expectations based off of what is delivered. But you need to come in with what you need to come in and find somebody that can work with it and builds a plan on what to do with what they have in their hands.
Okay.
And if you just joined us, this is Indie Face Radio Show, and that was Roderick from Warner Brother Records.
And not Roderick.
And not Roderick, who just gave you that.
I've been calling that for years.
Information.
And he just let me slide.
We be entertaining with it, you know. We laugh about it.
And we also have Miss Jessie in the building. She's going to spit on some royalties. And we also have David Mitchell, which is the publisher of Imagination Magazine.
Same question right quick for you guys.
Well, I would say, again, it's when you decide you're really a business and it's not play. When you want to be taken serious by the industry, by other people, by people who are going to be booking, you need somebody as a go-between. People don't really, even though we love the artists and music, but in some ways they're not respected as far as they don't think that they know what they are talking about. I would hope that all the artists are educated, but for the business sense, you need that go-between. You need that extra person, and you need that support. When you go on real, when you go on, like I said, when you go in real time, when you know, I'm saying, it's okay being alone, but when you add someone else to you, who's, you know, I guess God said, you know what I'm saying, put two people together. Hey, you know what I'm saying? It's better than doing it by yourself.
Now, I guess a way we can ask David is if an independent artist comes to you, call you up, and say, well, can you do, you know, something in the magazine about me? Compared to if he had someone representing him and said, can you put me in the magazine?
It depends on the artist and where they're at in their career. Because I've met artists who are they've been trying to get from 0 to 5 on a scale of 0 to 10, and they may be at 4 or 5 by themselves without a manager.
Gotcha.
And you can kind of tell where people are in their career, like by what kind of package they present you. How's the music sound? How does the merchandising look? How do are the quality? Is there artwork quality? There's just so many things. Not all artists are equal, and not all managers are equal either. I mean, I've seen, the mama, the daddy, momager, the dadager, or whatever you want to call it. That's my baby. I've been managing since she was 6. And
not
sometimes
always
you gotta
the best.
let go. It's not always the best.
You and your manager should be okay if you guys separate. You know what I'm saying? Like at any point where you feel like, you know what, this is not working out, both of you should be okay with that. You know what I mean? Because again, you have nothing to lose, but you have everything to gain. So you want somebody in with it for that long haul. I think
today I'm more about partnerships than managers.
There you go.
I mean, managers, I think their role is kind of, it's been more elaborate lately. It used to be, okay, I'm going to manage you. We'll go get 3 or 4 songs. We'll go shop it at the A&Rs. We'll take a couple of pictures and do a couple of showcases and hope we'll get you a deal. And that's an old model that's it's so much more now. You become almost like a label and a company unto yourself now.
And that's my life story. That's how I started.
There we go.
Managing some rap artists.
How do you find a way? How do you really track? Because you have to be involved with what's going on, because there's so many slick ways that people can get away with not paying these artists. How do you find a simple way of tracking down these people's money?
Well, I hope that right now that I'm taking my business and finding a systematic way to create a lot of jobs in America.
Right.
Because my industry doesn't have enough me's. I don't know if it's a simple way, but I know I'm creating a system, because there are a lot of urban musicians and entertainers who have money owed to them.
Right.
And they're working their butts off just to keep the roof over their heads and don't know about the pots of money with their names on it that are out there. So how do they know? Hopefully they'll reach out to the right people, and of course reach out to me at Moxie Music Group,
That's right, Miss Jessie.
and I'll direct you to who you have to go to. But you really have to become educated about the business.
Absolutely.
Corn, we got
that?
about 5 minutes left, but you had a question that you wanted to bring up about the Robin Thicke thing.
Oh, definitely. And
So
if
you
you're
wanna
just
follow-
joining us, this is Indie Face Radio Show. This is the Industry Roundtable. This is where you can get all your
real.
questions answered. So if you have a question, please hit us up, 1-800-893-9562. And right now, I mean, it's a hot topic right now. Robin Thicke, Pharrell came out with the hit, the smash, Blurred Lines,
Right.
Me personally, I thought it was a straight rip-off of the song, and I thought if they would have just,
I
did the
totally
right
disagree.
thing, if they would have did the right thing and up front said, you know what, yes, we are going to, take a little bit of that. We're sampling a little bit of that. We are, willing to break you off a little bit, what we receive. I thought that was the right thing to do. I thought it was almost, almost identical to the original song. So, I mean, just kind of want to put that out there to everybody. What do you guys think
we have a couple of minutes,
about
but
it?
before we do, let me tell you my quick take on it. I thought that it was an inspiration.
No.
Oh, this
I thought
is
it was
beautiful
a straight,
conversation.
I thought it was a straight rip-off.
No. Because
you put those tracks together.
when you compare it, okay, let me.
So I haven't told.
My thing was he mentioned in the credits anywhere?
All right,
Was
so
Marvin Gaye mentioned anywhere in the credits?
let me
negative.
let the.
It's not.
This is really how my.
No, I thought it was inspired by it.
No, this is how my career. This is how my career
Go
started.
ahead.
And I haven't shared the story, and I'm going to try to be really
Go
short
ahead.
on sharing my story.
11:05 is our time.
Okay, so I had this is how my story goes. So I had an album that I released, my second independent album, and it was plagiarized by a major artist. But fortunately, to cover my butt, I made a song that sounded like something.
Okay.
It didn't mean it for it to sound like something, but it sounded like a Michael Jackson song. And I was thinking, well, me, lonely old Miss Jessie, ain't worth nothing, but me, Miss Jessie, and the guy Michael Jackson, our value has arisen. So I cleared the song as an interpolation, which means it sounds a lot like would make you remember. Bring it back to you.
But you filed it.
But I cleared it with my friends over at
Exactly.
Warner
As you should.
Brothers. Thank you very much. And when this very large artist went platinum and had used my song, and everybody in town called me and said, Miss Jessie, they stole your song. I said, y'all smoking crack. They said, no, Jessie, I pulled it down. They said, no, he did. But what I was able to do was call my friends over at Warner and say, hey, remember that sample clearance and that interpolation that I paid for $350?
Exactly.
Boom. That $350 turned to
Gold line.
Don't say it on record. Don't break no non-disclosure agreement.
But thank you very much. So that would have been respectable. For $350, they could have saved themselves $7 million.
Just give credit.
Okay.
David Mitchell, what you think about that, man?
What you think about that?
I'm more in line with where you are. I just believe that music.
Man, we gonna draw the line in the sand tonight. We gonna draw the line in the sand tonight.
I did not agree with that
You hear that?
verdict.
$350, they could have saved $7 million.
Okay. Did you not agree with the amount of the verdict or the fact that it sounds just like it?
I have a problem with what what people consider plagiarism today. And I just really kind of think it's a bit passe because there's every song sounds like some song that came before it. There's only so many combination of notes that you can create something with.
Plagiarism is interpolation.
But when Robin Thicke came on, when it was doom, when he did that, that Marvin Gaye, how would you ever hear that happen? And especially within those second 2 or 3 seconds of the song.
Like, come on, man. Years of it being played before.
The beat, first of all, is familiar, and then you do the blatant, like, I don't know what you call that, his ad lib, but you hit that point and you're just like, is this? Did y'all? I hope you guys paid it. I remember when Aaliyah did it, but you know what? Marvin Gaye didn't sue Aaliyah on 1 Million when they did the same exact song. I used to go out and party. You know what? Because you clear your shit.
Okay, hold on. You clear it. Now, if I can get mine in like real quick. My whole thing is, if you take the song from another song, you speed it up, slow it down, whatever, I can see that. But if you inspired by it,
listen, our song wasn't even inspired by it. But after listening to it, we said, you know, if you listen to this, you kind of remember this.
Inspired by it, and you didn't take it from that.
No.
I don't.
You remember just like Vanilla Ice said, my song goes dun 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 dun.
Because it was a hot topic.
Say where you got it from. It's okay. It's okay. I made my own thing based on what it was, you know, and that's music in general. Like you were saying, Dave, and I think what you're talking about too. Music is a continuation of what's happening. People just want to feel like they've been substantiated for the work and the foundation they laid beforehand. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, I got my inspiration from that. Is it okay I put this out and I'm making money from it? That's the difference. If you're doing on a mixtape and you're going to do a random song, you're going to cover it or whatever, you're not making any money from it, it's okay. But when you start getting up there, your number one song, you're making $7-11 million off of something that's already been done before. Come on, man. Like, we give you the foundation of that. At least you can do is acknowledge it or compensate.
Yeah, go ahead. Thank you. This is our time. Let me tell you.
Funny how time flies when you're having so much fun. We can do this all night long. This is Indie Face Radio Show, and we want to thank you guys for joining us. I wish we had more time. And,
I wish we had more time.
Doors are always open, so we will invite you guys back one more time. So, David Mitchell, real quick, if people want to get in contact with you, how can they get in contact with you?
How can people? The easiest way is go through Urban Network Digital right now. UrbanNetworkDigital.com. That's the quickest way. I'm there.
And make sure you pick up that magazine. That magazine's hot, y'all.
Amalgamation Magazine and Industry Quarterly.
Lord.
Absolutely.
That's right, Miss Jessie. What's happening? How can people get in contact with you?
Well, you got my real name, Jessie Miller, and it's Jesse Miller. My company is hermoxy.com. You can find it on the web, or you can find me at felonyhits.com, my independent label.
And if you're bad at spelling like me, how do you spell it?
Which one? I'll give you the email.
Hermoxy?
Hermoxy. HERMOXY.
See, I would have messed that up. Okay, all right. And Brother Roderick.
Not Roderick.
Brother Roderick.
In a word, Dipset, don't watch me watch TV. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not important in the processes. Just keep paying attention, keep reading, keep watching, looking around you, see what's happening and what's not. The rest will follow.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Well, this is Indie Face Radio Show. I'll be Mr. Corn Deezy, your 6'3" Gemini, doing it like I'm doing it for TV.
And it's your boy, Terrible T, man, the host and most. And you know I don't take no shh.
We'll be back. Make sure you tell a friend. Independent artists, we live.
This is how we do it.
Come on.